welcome to another episode of Wedding Club Pod.
Huge. Thank you. I'm happy to be part of the club.
We've got Adam on. Hello, Adam.
Hello. I've done a few podcasts in my time, and most of them don't say my name when I start, so it's nice to have some recognition of who I am. Thank you, Lucas.
I think if you've been in the industry for longer than a year,
yes,
they would know who you are.
Oh, yeah?
I think so.
Well, hopefully, your podcast is reaching people in Iceland, and I'd have to introduce myself to those people.
Yeah, that's my origin. So I watch it. So
you're Icelandic?
No, I'm not. I'm Polish, but European. So that
is Iceland close to Poland?
It's over a lot of oceans and.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh okay.
The Baltic Sea.
Oh,
I think so.
It's a good sea.
Well, you got Sweden at the top, and then Poland just below that. So I'm glad that's how we've started.
Hey, welcome to this episode of Geography with Lukas and Adam.
Beautiful. Anthony Hughes started his podcast talking about
turtles. I listened to the podcast. Yeah, baby. This is great.
I need to listen to yours one day.
That would be nice. Left on Wed. New season's out right now. Left on Wed it. You can find it wherever good podcasts. In fact, where you're listening to this podcast right now, you'll be able to listen to my podcast. And Lucas and I's feet just touched under the table.
So Adam is a professional MC and a celebrant. I would say celebrant then MC. He is also a founder of a brand new business called
Shotgin,
which is very successful, and we're going to hear a little bit more about that. You also do a podcast yourself. That's, what is it called? What is? Let me open my. I know it. It's called Left on the Wed. Why is it called Left on the Wed?
Have you ever heard left on red when you don't read someone's text messages?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's the reason.
Yeah, it's just a silly pun that I came up with. And left on wed is we want to leave you left on wed, happily wed. But the new season's it's about left on Reddit. So it's all Reddit stories about weddings, yeah.
I'm actually very interested to listen to it. I
You
haven't had a chance, but I'll get there.
What, are you busy?
Oh, a little bit.
We just spent an hour at your house having a coffee and you're talking about, I just sit here all day until a wedding comes around. I'm sure you could pop my podcast.
I told you none of those conversations were, to be discussed.
I'm going to bring up a lot of what we spoke about inside his house.
I've got another point here about what you do. You are running a mentorship program for celebrants as well.
Am I?
See? I thought I'll mention that.
Thanks, darling.
Yeah. How's that going?
Good, yeah. So I've been in the industry now, and it feels like a bit of an imposter syndrome when you get to the stage where you start mentoring people and telling them what to do, which is not my intention of what I do.
The wise Adam.
When I first started, right, I was kind of in the dark of what it all meant, and I never really knew where I was going with it, and I just sort of faked my way until I made it. But now I'm finding a lot of people are coming in as celebrants with a lot more intention of growing their business and being a certain type of celebrant. And I can sort of be like, okay, where are you at? Where can we go from this? This is the things that I do. Here are my systems. And it's oh my God, it's some of the stuff I just do sort of blindly to others is that's how we do that thing. But I just sort of, when you do it so many times, you innately just do the thing. Yeah, that you're supposed to do.
So is there a pathway to become a celebrant? Do you have to go to uni? Is there a course? For anyone who wants to become a celebrant.
To anyone who wants to become a celebrant, just lay off my turf. We're full.
We just have to make that very clear.
Don't worry about it. There's not enough. No, there's heaps of spots and there's heaps of people getting married every Saturday. We couldn't possibly do them all by ourselves. So please come and join our lovely community. You have to
just stay out of Adam's turf.
But stay away from Newcastle. There's enough celebrants in Newcastle. You have to do a course. It's a certificate. I want to say 4, but I'm not sure.
Okay, yeah, I'll say 4.
In celebrancy. So you do that. From what I understand these days, it's actually quite involved, more than when I did it back in 2017. So back in the olden days, it wasn't as hard as what it is now. It took me about a year to do the course, though, which I think some people are
full tossed.
No, not full time. At my own pace. You do it online.
3 hours a week.
Yeah. Half an hour of me logging on and going, I'm not interested today. But yeah, I think that people don't understand or think about how much effort goes into it. And they're always maybe I'll get a friend to do it. And then the friend looks in and goes, oh, geez, that's a big undertaking. And a lot of people also don't understand it's there's a lot of ins and outs during a wedding ceremony that a celebrant does very subtly that you don't see, just of steering the ship in a certain direction so things are going well. So there's a lot to learn that you also can't be taught in the course. It takes time out there in the wild, which is why mentoring is really good. Find someone that mentors you. Listen to this podcast mostly.
Yours or this one?
This one. What's it called? Out in the Bush with Lukas.
I wish I knew. Yeah, something about club and weddings.
Yeah, just Google those 2 words and look for Lukas's pretty face and you'll find the podcast.
So do you feel like you learned more in your Cert 4 versus in real life?
Oh, in real life, 100%. It's like, you can teach a man to fish. Yeah, they can teach you so much. It's all theory as well. It's all sort of BS. And and maybe this is an unpopular opinion that celebrants are going to get at me for, but there's just so much about the legalities in that thing, and they make it all very serious and important, which I guess it is. But once you get an understanding of it, it just is a thing that happens. Like, a lot of celebrants aren't taught. There are certain courses that do it, and very well, more modern courses. But my particular one wasn't. But yeah, it doesn't teach you how to present, how to, deal with couples and emotions. And yeah, it doesn't really deal with a lot. How to read a room. How do you teach someone how to do that? You can't. So a lot of it happens when you're out there on the job, man, on the tools, learning people. Like, now I've almost done 500 weddings, right? So it's like, there's not much that I think could be thrown at me that'll put me off, that I can't sort of be like,
yeah,
attack that with some sort of thing. I've seen
the last podcast where I mentioned, like, it takes like 150, 200 weddings before you feel confident to tackle anything. So if anything gets thrown at you, it's like, oh, I've seen it. Yeah, I know how to handle it. Mm-hmm. What are some of the things that are thrown at you?
That are thrown at me? Mate, years ago at this very venue, here he goes, slandering Grow Wild. No, not at all. A bride's dress caught on fire during the ceremony. Were you here for that, or was that pre your days?
What year?
I don't know. It might have been just before you and Jake.
I would remember those.
Not like a huge fire, but she came down and one of her bridesmaids sort of fluffed it and put it on top of a candle, and then like some guests you could see were doing this, like sort of whispering around, and then were getting my attention, and it was smoking, and we're like, holy crap. So we had to like stamp it out and put this little fire out on the dress.
Oh wow,
made a great story.
We just had a welcome sign catch on fire. We had the candles placed right below it, and the wind blew the welcome sign over the candles.
Hell yeah,
that was nice.
That's fun.
It was pretty fast. It just engulfed it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Don't play with fire, kids.
Candles and linen don't go well together.
I had it recently, actually. It was really windy at a venue that's only in a marquee. Not on the marquee, with no sides, I should say.
Oh, yeah.
And the candle got knocked over and lit a napkin on fire. Bit of fun. It's the sort of stuff that I live for, though, right? During when you're emceeing and like something not goes wrong, but goes differently or awry. It's like,
because it's not your venue. You don't care.
I don't give a shit about the venue because it's not my...
And we put some rules in place. See, we now have glass cylinders over the handles, but we still get a lot of. Actually, the way a fire starts often is through the little tea light candles, because they are not very deep. So if you put a runner over it, or the wind blows the runner on top of the tea light candle,
bit of fire.
Boom, and it happened quite a few times.
You know what my son asked me the other day?
Yeah.
What's fire? Do you get questions like this from your kids? What is fire? And I don't know what fire is. What's fire? It's a made up amount of gases and it's super hot. What is fire? Have you ever looked at fire really closely? Is it really attached?
The definition of fire.
What is fire? What is the sun? He asked me. Oh my God.
Isn't like a collection of oxygen, fuel, and what's the thing that you learn in science? Fuel, oxygen. There's something else.
Yeah. Any scientists. I know a lot of scientists from Iceland listen to this podcast.
Yesterday I sat down and I said to myself, I need to make this podcast semi-structured. I need to write some questions down. It was 2 a.m.
Sure.
And I knew you were coming, and I thought, let's write some questions down and keep it nice and structured. And then I thought, I've got Adam coming for this.
Okay.
There's no structure in Adam.
Okay.
He makes me nervous just by sitting next to him because of the extroverted personality that he brings to the team.
I feel like we can have an extrovert introvert conversation where we can sort of get on the same level, where I can push down there and you can push up here, and we find ourselves
to get to your level. Last time I think we did an interview live on Instagram.
It was too much.
You walked up to a tree and started eating the leaves.
Yeah, that was me.
So that at that point I think, no, I can't reach that level. That's Adam level. That's 10. You usually come in and ask me what level you want me to be at. And I usually will just go 10. And 10 eats leaves.
I feel like I'm at a mild 7 now, but you did pump a coffee into me right before recording this.
I know, right? Because I wanted you to go to 10, and I'm like, let's give him 3 shots. You didn't know what I put in it.
Was it 3 shots?
Yeah.
You
Also,
bastard.
you'll be
Did
performing.
think I was going to poo myself.
You've got a wedding after this, so you'll
I
be
do.
performing.
I literally have to go to a wedding. No, I'm pumped. I do come into rooms with energy. It's my job, right? Yeah. It is my job to bring energy. But I also feel like something that I really try and do is match the energy or bring the energy when needed. But people always say, it's like, oh, is this what you like at home? No, I'm not always.
That was going to be my first question. It's like, how does your wife handle you?
She doesn't. She gives me like a bag of potatoes and says, go out the back. I need all of these peeled.
Yeah.
And don't come back until they're all peeled.
Just run on a treadmill for 16 hours.
Sometimes she gets home from work and she goes, do you need to go for a run? And I was like, yes, I need to go for a run.
Do you run?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love to run.
Really?
Yeah, I love to run.
Like distance running?
Bruce Springsteen, Born to Run. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I like a bit of distance running. It's getting a bit hot at the moment to do too much distance running.
Because you're up north, right? You're in Newcastle.
I'm not like, it's not, I don't live in Cape York, but yes, I
Very
live
hot.
in Newcastle.
I live in Southern Islands. It's hot.
It's hot in here. There's lights and stuff. It's crazy. Now, I had something to say to you and I've forgotten what it was. I had a point about this whole thing. No, I also need my time to recharge my batteries as well. So,
Oh, do you? I thought extroverts like you feed off the energy from others.
I do definitely feed off the energy of others.
Because I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
Whereas I thought you would feed off, the vibe.
I do. And if I spend too much time by myself, I go crazy, but I need that time as well, which I think is similar to you. Like, I do need time, and I know when I'm at that max. Like, last week I had 5 weddings in a row. So on the Sunday, I was depleted. I could hardly speak. Like, I'd just given everything of myself that whole week. So I needed time to recharge a little bit. But then if I have too much time by myself, then I go nuts as well. So I do need the energy of people to feed me.
Yeah.
I'm a complicated being.
Are you exhausted because of the physical strain or the psychological, mental strain?
Psychological.
Because you talk to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And okay.
It's also like constantly, it's not like when I'm at a wedding, I don't feel like I'm playing a character or persona. It is me, but it's like a certain level of me that I have to give people, or that I expect a certain level from myself, where I'm like, I have to be on. Do you know what I mean? Like, I have to be switched on the whole time.
Yeah. And I heard you being asked that question from few people in the past. It's like, is that really you?
Yeah.
Or is this a personality that you put on? And it is you, but it's the next level of you.
Yeah, it's a part of me. There's all certain parts of me.
Yeah.
I also feel like something that I can do is like meet a couple where they are as well, because like I probably most of my couples, I would say, are introverts as well.
Yeah.
So I notice when I'm talking to them on Zoom that maybe they're feeling a bit nervous or uncomfortable to talk to me. So it's like I feel like I can find common ground with people really quickly, which is great for connections, and chat with them on their level about whatever they want to talk about, which is what we're doing right now.
I think that's critical.
Our conversation is, it's like jazz. We're playing jazz together.
Beautiful.
You a musician?
I used to play a guitar.
Hell yeah.
I used to be a lead singer in a band in high school.
Get out. Hard rock band. Was it?
It was like we were playing Snow Patrol.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me that you open your eyes. Yeah, that stuff. So I was the lead guitarist and a singer. I was the lead singer.
Hell yeah.
Can you imagine that with this accent?
Yeah.
And then we had a bass player and a drum player. We played at the final Year 12 kind of farewell. Our band was called Green Peas. And we had a cover with it. Like, we've fully recorded a few tracks.
Green Peas.
Green Peas.
Didn't go very far, did you?
No.
I can't imagine why. Great name.
Why can't you imagine why?
Green Peas. Can you see that on the top of the Coachella list?
That'd be awesome.
Green peas, red hot chili peppers. Actually, sounds like a yummy dinner. Green cheese,
just mashed potatoes. Yeah.
I know. I've been feeling the potatoes out the back.
There you go. Still 16 hours later.
I, not a singer, performed at my Year 12 graduation as well. I did with a friend of mine, Let It Be, but we changed the lyrics to be HSC, which is the higher school certificate.
HSC.
HSC, yeah.
So tell me, tell
me more about your
going back to the young Adam.
Yeah.
So high school, were you already thinking about a career in celebrancy?
No.
Were you thinking public speaking? Were you thinking, what are you thinking then? Like, you're finishing Year 12. Did you finish Year 12?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, what's next? Like, how did it come to be? Because you are, you're fairly well-known celebrant in the industry, and you're kind of leading the way in a lot of things you do, I would say.
Thank you.
So you got to that point from a lot of other celebrants that are in this space. How did you start? Like, how did it all start?
So I was born on December 14th, 1990.
Jesus.
You asked about... Cut. My mum said I wasn't a good breastfeeder. I didn't have good laps.
I wanted to say cut, but we don't have a producer today, so we just keep rolling.
Lucas has been running around this whole place. He's like, I don't know how to work cameras. I don't know how to work microphones.
I just bought these cameras.
Podcast.
I just don't know how to, like...
Is this literally the first time you've used these cameras?
Yeah.
Oh, this is so good.
Travis, shout out to Travis for setting them up for me.
He's not here. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, so they're just recording, and if they die, they die. That's the end of the podcast. Thank you.
Really?
Yeah.
So we're going until the cameras die. This might be hours. You have to listen to the
I think that he told me the max on those is 2.5. So if
we can go for 2.5. It's like a Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, you just want to attend the wedding you're about to go.
Oh yes, I do have a wedding today. So Monica and Liam, if you're watching this, sorry that I didn't show up.
I'm still here.
I literally do have a wedding. So I'm going to skip from ages 0 to
30.
14. Okay, till now. So yeah, through school, I did lots of drama, like acting and all that sort of thing. I was in musicals, all that sort of jazz. Yes, this guy was in musicals. They always gave me the villain role or like the character role. Doesn't matter. So yeah, and I did lots of acting and stuff, and I did quite well in school. Like I did well in the HSC. I got a good score, all that sort of stuff. But I knew that uni wasn't for me. Like I was like more of a creative, and I was just like, I can't see my place there. So I did hospo for a while, and I was acting, and I thought that maybe I could be a famous actor one day or something like that.
Okay, a famous actor.
Yeah, I thought that, but then no way, I don't want to do that. And then like I've studied improv, comedy. And then, so my brother asked me to be his celebrant. This is where the full circle story comes, right? So I'd emceed events before that. 2017, my brother's getting married in 2018, was like, do you want to be our celebrant? And I was like, not really knowing much. I hadn't really been to many weddings either. Like I knew nothing about it. And they were like, we'll pay for the course. And I was like, hell yeah. Like, it's a couple grand the course. So like, we'll pay for it. Great. So I did the course, and I kept that, I was doing the course a secret from my family. So my mum didn't know, people didn't know until the wedding day. So I had a whole year to think, what am I going to do? How am I going to reveal it? You have to do mock ceremonies. I married my 2 housemates to each other. Fun. Wow. Isn't that cute? And then, so that was my first ever wedding. It was a mock one to my housemate. I'm doing her wedding in January. It's my 500th wedding, her actual wedding. Isn't that cute?
Wow.
Full circle moment, Adam style.
It actually came up at 500.
Literally 500. I counted because I was excited about it. So that's in January. Watch this space, mum. Every time I do a podcast, I have to shout out to my mum.
Oh, beautiful.
And I worked that in seamlessly.
What's your mum's name?
Kelly. Hey, Kel.
Hey, Kelly. I'll shout out to her.
We love you. She runs the caravan park there. Go see her if anyone.
Byron Bay.
Yeah. Oh, also, yeah, come hang out one day. We got cabins. Okay. But don't go to the cafe next door. Mum had an argument with them. You're not allowed to go.
I hope they're not listening.
Hello, everyone at the cafe next door to my mum's place. Sorry that she had an argument with you. I could still go there, but I just don't tell her.
Sorry to anyone listening who actually wanted information about weddings, but anyway, let's...
Anyway, my favorite people in Iceland are the tall ones. No.
Nothing about turtles. Yep.
What was I talking about?
I don't know.
You weren't listening.
I'm supposed to be...
Oh, no, so skipped my first ever wedding, my brother's wedding, and I get on the microphone because I was like, this is my moment to surprise my family at my brother's wedding. No one knew I was a celebrant. I get on, I'm like, hi, everyone. Mel, who my brother married, is on the way. But look, just some news. The celebrant has been in a car crash on the way here, and she's broken both of her legs. So she won't be able to come. And everyone's like, and then I was like, but I stand here as a fully qualified civil marriage celebrant here to marry my brother. We'll start in a few minutes. And then I walk away, and my mum, instead of, being excited and surprised, she was like, is the lady okay? Should we go see her? Should we stop the wedding? Should we go see? No, Mum, there was never a lady. It was just a poor thought out plan. So that was my first ever wedding.
Should have clarified that. That was a joke.
That was a joke. It was a bad one. I didn't really nail that. So I don't say that people break their legs anymore at weddings.
Good idea.
Unless it happens.
Very nice. Okay, so that's your first ever wedding.
Yes. And then, kind of went from there. Do you have a question, or do you want me to just say questions to you now? I'm going to ask you about bands.
To me,
do you want to know what happened next?
Like, I'm not to guess.
Actually, let me tell you, because this is wedding and a business podcast, right?
That's correct.
So when I first started, I didn't think that it would be a business, right?
Yeah.
I did 3 weddings in my first year. My brothers and 2 others. That was it. I charged a quarter of what I do now. Like I didn't know what I was doing. And then I quit my hospo job. I was working at market stalls and cooking. I quit my hospo job at the start of 2019. And on the same day, I created my Celebrant website by myself, just on a website builder. And I didn't have enough faith that it would be a job that I created a second website on the same day for a dog walking business. I'm like, I'm going to walk dogs around the inner west of Sydney. Literally the same day, 2 websites. And I start working on them. The Celebrant stuff, at the time in Sydney, there wasn't many young guys doing it. Like I was 23 or 4. Like I was one of the youngest out there. So it just started to happen, to snowball. And I was like, okay, it's getting away from me a little bit. I think I did 40 weddings in that first year, that 2019. And then the dog walking business got busy. I have people working for me, walking dogs, Shaggy Tails Dog Walking, shout out. So I literally...
Is that still operating?
It's still operating.
Wow.
I was able to sell the business. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't put that in your introduction.
Oh, I meant there's a little known fact. So I've seen some stuff with dogs. I've pulled things out of dogs' bums. I've broken up dog fights. I literally had weddings where I would rock up in my dog walking van with a suit in the back after walking dogs for the day. Like nuts.
You're a true entrepreneur.
I was so bad at dog walking, but God. Yeah, no, but the business side I loved. I loved creating the logos and advertising and meeting people and building the business. But yeah, then it got too much. So I got to sell. Luckily enough, I found a buyer and sold the business and then was full-time celebrant.
That's so cool. Yeah, I didn't know that. Despite us having a coffee for an hour, that didn't come up.
I know, I don't bring up the dog walking business very much, but I still wear the merch. I've got like a t-shirt. My dog went out on dog walks for a while.
Did you run with them, like given that you're a runner?
No, because have you ever tried to walk 4 to 5 dogs on?
Oh, so there's multiple dogs.
Man, you're only meant to have 4, like council rules, but I would walk 5 because, hey, business, you got to...
So there was like a meme on Instagram or something, like this lady walking with, a Harry Potter actor walking with like 50 dogs in New York. Was that like you? Like,
that was me.
Leashes everywhere.
But they don't all walk beside you. One's going in this direction, one's going humping something, one biting something. It was hectic. I would be so stressed.
I could ask a lot of questions, but I feel like it would be definitely derailing the whole.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start a dog walking podcast.
Separately.
It could be the pack, dog walking pack.
Yeah, well, we've got all the cameras now, so we might as well.
So once we'll stop recording this and we'll go straight into dog walking experiences. You got a dog? No, you got a cat.
So tell me,
sorry, you have something.
Sorry, yeah, I'm trying to divert. I was going to ask you, I don't know what I was going to ask you. I wrote questions, but what's the point?
No, tell one. Let's see what happens. Let live.
I don't know what I wrote here. What are your pet peeves of your job?
Pet peeves?
I don't know.
Oh my God, he's still on the dogs. He wants to hear about pets. Pet peeves.
I think ChatGPT must have written that one at 2 a.m.
You have your best thoughts at 2 a.m.?
Yeah,
often.
Yeah.
I get business ideas at 2 a.m. I'm like, man,
I had a mad one. But anyway, I'll tell you about that later.
Okay, well, let's grab another coffee.
You and I seem to, every time we have a wedding, we discuss a different business idea.
Yeah. I think one day we might go into business together, but we're still working out the idea.
Give it another 17 years.
Follow this Instagram, and we're going to put the handle or whatever, the unknownbusinessname.com.
It's mostly waste of time for you driving here from Newcastle.
I'm a boy from Newcastle, and I like to have lots of sex.
I'm putting that.
I didn't know that was going to come out of my mouth.
I'm putting that up. I don't care.
This is what happens when someone puts a camera in front of my face.
I feel like the quiet I am, the deeper your thoughts go.
Bad, isn't it? If you said nothing and just put a camera in front of my face and see what happens, that's what they do in MAFS. They just see what they make them quiet for long enough.
Oh, well, okay. Who brought up the MAFS? That was actually my introduction. How did I miss it?
Well, you didn't read any of your notes.
No.
No, you go interview guy. You're really good at interviewing. I listened to your first episode of this podcast, and honestly, I thought it was
There's been 3 now, so I'm glad you listened to one.
When we're recording, no. Look, I'm sorry to everyone listening. It's not being recorded live in your ears right now. God damn, if you think that. Sorry, I mean.
How? So MAFS, is that... Okay, so tell me, MAFS, Married at First Sight. Okay, this was a big thing. Now we're on season 15?
Got it. I'm not part of the production team.
Yeah. I guess that, yeah. But So you got onto the first few seasons, yeah?
Yep.
How did you do that? How did you get onto that?
To be honest, the first time was an out of the blue phone call from a producer who had found me and was like, "Hey, are you interested in doing this?" And I was like, "Yeah, hell yeah, I'll do it." And now they just keep calling. So I think I've done it 5 times now. I'm not sure when this airs, but there might be a new season of MAFS coming in January as well. Unsure who's on it.
Wow. People still watch it after 15 seasons.
Apparently.
Yeah, wow.
Who knows if this guy's on it? I don't know.
So they just randomly, obviously, would have Googled you and saw that you fit the vibe.
I guess so.
Has that helped your career?
Yeah, I mean, so there's a funny discourse around Married at First Sight in the celebrant community, right?
Okay.
Not everyone loves the show or loves doing it. Honestly, I'm just like, I don't care kind of what it pays. Don't tell the mass producer that. I think it's an interesting and fun day on set. I get to sort of see behind the scenes and how the cogs work there a little bit. And yeah, it's like people see me on their tellies and they're like, that's my celebrant. That's exciting. So yeah, it creates a bit of a conversation with my couples and guests as well. So yeah, I'll do it. It's like half a day filming day, really. It's an easy endeavor for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do you find like the second it airs, you get more inquiries? Or...
No, not necessarily. Like, they don't bill you or anything. You don't get a credit at the end. I just feel like it maybe over time.
You don't? What about like the little captions at the bottom of the screen, like celebrate?
That'd be nice, but no.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so there's no way for them to directly find me after that, which I guess is what people's crimes might be. But, you know, once you do it, it's on your socials and people see it. So it does in turn do something, I think.
Yeah, okay. So you've got quite experience when it comes to media. Like, 'cause now that you've started Shotgin, the way you opened the business up was it Channel 7 or 9?
Yep, did a Sunrise interview.
Sunrise,
yeah.
And here I am watching TV. No, I'm joking. I don't watch TV, but I saw it on your Instagram snippet from Sunrise, and it's and it's you. How did you get that organized? How does, like, for anyone interested in getting onto Sunrise as a venue, as a wedding vendor, how do you organize that?
I'd love to tell you it was as easy as just reaching out, but we did have someone in PR do our PR. So we had a few articles. We had like a broadsheet, Time Out. We were in Elle magazine. ABC Radio did a piece on us. Like, we had quite a few pieces because it was an interesting thing. So Shotgin Weddings, if you don't know, at Shotgin Weddings, we deck out a gin distillery in Marrickville in Sydney. Beautiful backdrop, florals, like an insane setup. Like it would cost a bunch if you're doing it just for your wedding, but then it's like Vegas style. So we can get 6 couples married in one day. So you're basically splitting the cost with them. So it's like there isn't much really in Sydney that's doing that, and we just pop up once a year. So we had sort of a story to sell to media outlets, and that's what our PR person said, Charlotte. She was like, "What's the angle?" They all want an angle. So it's like, the changing face of weddings since COVID is one of them. People are potentially wanting to spend less, or they're downsizing, or they're doing like the little celebration now, party later. Like that was one of the storylines that we went down as well. So there had to be some sort of storyline. Like just coming on to sell a business on all of those outlets, they're not interested. They needed some sort of almost news-like storyline. But yeah, it was fun. We got to do some interviews. The Sunrise thing was cool. There was a huge delay because we were in Marrickville, and they were saying that the ceiling was crap, so they couldn't get a good, they couldn't reach the satellite very well. So I had an earpiece in, and if you watch the interview, you can see that there's a really weird delay of, when they say something, there's all the nodding.
Oh, you're just like, just nodding.
So it's so hard to have a real back and forth like we're having now because you were waiting and they were waiting, so you couldn't really get a nice little bit.
Could you see them? It was like a screen showing.
No, completely nothing.
Oh, so you just.
So it was like I was just staring. There was a camera like that, and a microphone, and that was it. And I was just talking to no one with it,
and you can hear them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a bit intimidating.
It was weird. Yeah, I was nervous.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't get nervous for much, but I remember I was like, far out, because I couldn't picture it either. It was just like a guy there going, "All right, you're on in 5 seconds." Yep. And then all of a sudden you're on live national TV. I was like, oh, God, am I? Okay.
Was your mum watching from Byron Bay?
Mum was watching from Byron Bay.
Hi, That's so sick.
Yeah, it was cool.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Did you say, I think you did say hi to Mum.
I did say hi to Mum. I always say hi to my mum.
How
I
good is
sneak
that?
it into everything.
How good is that?
Mum gets a lot of shout outs, but she doesn't love me or listen to any.
She probably won't follow this podcast.
No,
though.
she
With
won't follow
200
this.
followers, she's like, "Psh,
No, not interested. My mum loves
wedding
Instagram.
club, what?
My mum, every morning, my wife and I know that mum's up. She's awake. You'll get like message from mum on Instagram. She just sends all the reels that she's looking at to everyone. So I have like 6 of like, they're all like dog reels and stuff that I've seen, but she sends me with them so I can watch them all at night time. It's very nice and cute.
Oh, do you say goodnight to her every night? Or
No,
Oh.
she doesn't answer my phone calls.
Yeah.
Mum,
I wouldn't either.
call me. Yeah, he doesn't either.
Who came up with this Shotgin model? How did
I
you
did.
come up with this? Yeah, okay. I remember you and I discussing it when you were first thinking about it.
Yeah, well,
So I feel like I played a small part.
thank you so much, darling. I'll send you the cut in the mail. It's not large or existent. I just had this. So the gin distillery that we're doing it in is Ange, my wife's parents, own it. They own the gin distillery.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you were just renting it out.
No.
Okay, wow.
So it's in the family. And when they were building it and I went in and saw it, it's this huge warehouse space. I was like, this is sick. This would be so good for weddings. So I was that's where it started. And then I was like, shotgun weddings, shot gin weddings. And then it was all based around the name, essentially. So, yeah. And then I just started meandering. It just sort of grew. We got a florist on board. And yeah, now it looks way bigger and better than I ever could have expected it. Check it out online, Shotgin Weddings. Have a look at what it looks like. It looks awesome. We've got our next date in November, which I'm so excited about. And we've just announced our new date for September next year.
What's the date?
September 27, I think.
Check the link.
I don't know. Check the booking link. It's out there right now. September 27 next year, I think. It's around then. It's in the September.
So for those who don't know, how long does this ceremony take individually?
You get an hour in the gin distillery, right? So you rock up 10 guests. We can play with the number if you have extra people. That's cool.
Okay.
10 guests, they walk in, you get this awesome backdrop. Ceremony probably goes for 15 minutes. Then you get some photos from Dane, who's our photographer, Salty Shutter. He's my business partner in it.
I love Dane.
I love him too. He's so sexy and nice. I don't know why I said sexy. You've had Tim on the podcast as well. Listen to that episode. Sexiest man alive, voted by me 2025. And everyone else that I know.
I didn't even record myself in that podcast.
Really?
It's all Tim.
Because he was completely naked.
The
He
camera
couldn't
just
help
switched
himself.
off.
It actually kept going downwards to his crotch, the camera. So,
We were too busy promoting his mead to look.
I know, now you're promoting this. I love it. I love you.
I'm like, this became a promotional show instead of, educational.
Come to Grow Wild for your wedding. What else can we promote?
No.
I'm selling hats online if you'd like a hat.
Definitely not. Okay.
I'm not. Yeah, so they do your little wedding, then you walk to the bar, you shot gin, our namesake, and then you've got the rest of your time just to hang out, drink with friends. And what we encourage people to do, because that's your ceremony portion of the day, is to go book a restaurant or a bar to go hang out with for the rest of the day. And then there's the big time slot at the end of the day.
Oh, is there a restaurant attached to it?
No,
Okay.
as in you can book wherever you want. But there's a few in the area that, yeah, we can hook you up with. Then there's the big one at the end of the day, which is more of a reception style package. So the last slot of the day is 3 hours, and you can have 40 guests.
Oh, wow. I was just like proper.
Yeah. And that's always the first one to book out because everyone wants that one. You can order food, you can get a caterer. Last couple got a caterer in. And yeah, then you get till closing.
Does it cost more, the longer one?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds very interesting for those who want a quick experience and still get married in a beautiful setting with flowers and photographer. And
Exactly.
yeah, wow.
And me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's part of it.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Really.
I'll get Dane on this show.
Yeah. God damn. Hey, Dane. Love you. Stitch that together with him. He brought, by the way, great touch for the podcast, bringing water on the table. That's a really nice touch.
It stood in the sun for a while. Is it warm?
Warm.
Yeah. Nice.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
I look after you. I made you a coffee.